There have been multiple attempts to break the highest FPS record for Minecraft on YouTube, and as of today, 20,000 was the highest, which was quite impressive. But what do we do on this channel? We do unthinkable things in Minecraft. So we're gonna be trying to achieve 6 figures FPS in Minecraft. So they have used multiple methods ranging from getting a better PC, overclocking the CPU, changing the version of the game, to even installing a completely different operating system. But I don't need to do any of that. Minecraft is notorious for having a horribly optimized source code, so instead of changing all the outside variables, what if I fix the problem that lies deeper than Minecraft itself? Now, you may be asking if this is unfair, but you also gotta realize that many of the FPS records were beaten with the help of CryEngine Optifine, which in a way changed how the game code works. So let's get right into achieving an ungodly high FPS in Minecraft. Alright, so this is completely vanilla, and let's see, we're currently getting about 85. However, if I go to a flat world and change everything to minimum, I get about 500. And if I go in the sky, for some reason, I get almost 1,000. So this is a modified instance of Minecraft that I've coded for better performance, but yeah, it's exactly the same as my vanilla Minecraft. And also, if you look far away, it looks deep fried. I don't know why. It's ugly as heck. It's disgusting. So currently, I'm using a Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, which is pretty fast. But thanks to today's sponsor, StarForge, I got my hands on an i9 14900K paired up with a 4080 Super. So let's see, how fast will the vanilla Minecraft run? Oh my gosh, 2000 frames per second. I honestly didn't know I needed this until I had it. Like for example, my code compiles 2 to 3 times faster, saving me a lot of time. I used to use internal graphics in my older videos, yeah, disgusting, right? And I switched to a 3070 pre-built PC and the improvement was like night and day. If you're looking for something cheaper or better than mine, StarForge got you, because they offer multiple different options for your next PC. Horizon PCs, perfect for everyday gamers, affordable and powerful. My favorite has to be the Horizon 2 for its excellent value. The parts on Amazon are way more expensive than what is listed on here. On top of that, they also offer 2 years warranty on all of their products. If you want to take a step further, you can try the Navigator, which provides solid performance that will last you for years. Now, if you're that guy who wants a top of the top, Voyager PCs are just for you. Paired with 40 series GPUs, they will tackle anything effortlessly. For those who prefer building their own PCs, StarForge also offers custom backlights that will enhance the PC's appearance. So if you're interested, go ahead and check the description down below for more info. Thank you StarForge for sponsoring this video, and now, let me show you guys how I managed to get 5 figures FPS and maybe even 6 figures as well. So first of all, let's try to remove all the blocks and entities in Minecraft, and yeah, let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. So we're back to the Ryzen 7 PC for now because I want to optimize it and then load it to our StarForge computer later. So yeah, everything is pretty much gone, and whenever I spawn a zombie, they're completely invisible because I've also made them not render. And we're getting about 700, 800, wow, okay, 1000, okay, interesting. So I have removed the sky and the fog, and let's see what this looks like. Yeah, it's sort of possible because it says I'm pointing at a grass block, so it's sort of kind of possible. I've also made the entities to appear again because I think it's just too stupid to just completely remove them. And my FPS is around the same, 800, maybe 1000. Yeah, it's about the same. However, while examining the code closely, I have found a critical issue. Consider a scenario where Minecraft operates at 1000 frames per second. This means the game tries to update the screen 1000 times per second. However, standard gaming monitors typically cap their refresh rate between 60 to 240 times per second. This is just like fitting race car tires onto a Honda Civic. The excess tire performance doesn't translate into meaningful change. While it could be advantageous if Minecraft automatically adjusted to the display's frame rate, it simply does not. The game continues to send display update requests even when the monitor cannot match the pace, and these futile requests were taking way too much time, decreasing the performance significantly. So to increase the FPS, we have to limit the request to update the display, which will prevent the game from expending its resources on futile display updates. Now, you may be thinking that this pretty much defeats the whole purpose, and I totally get you. But limiting the screen update isn't really cheating. Instead, it is eliminating unnecessary tasks done by the code. The FPS is determined by many other tasks such as drawing blocks and entities, GUIs, lighting system, fogs, calculating the player's movement, taking every single mob and block in the game, and way more. After Minecraft completes all these tasks, it increases the frame count by 1 and repeats it all over again. However many times Minecraft was able to increase the frame count in 1 second becomes the displayed frames per second. And this is all done by one single core. So upgrading your computer to a CPU that is more cores or a better graphics card like a 4090 isn't gonna be doing that much. Unless you overclock your CPU or get a better CPU that has a higher gigahertz rating. So yeah, let's see what the frame limiter has done to my game's FPS. Alright, so everything is back to normal except for my frame limiter. So let's see. We're getting about... Ooh, nice. What happens if we go farther away from the ground? Yeah, oh, 1400. Nice. We're getting somewhere. So this FPS counter in my console shows how much FPS the Minecraft is currently getting. So without the GUI, I'm actually getting about like 10,000 FPS, 9,400. And without my hotbar, I'm getting about 14,000. So the GUI is taking so much of the FPS. So I'm gonna be deleting everything except for the FPS counter, and we should be able to see some increase. And we're getting about 5,000. Okay, that is not bad. What happens if I change my render distance to a 1 chunk? So this is not possible in vanilla Minecraft, but we're just gonna be trying. Oh, yep, definitely faster. Ooh. Alright, so before I go try something insane that may or may not blow my entire house, you will be surprised with the FPS the title screen is running at in vanilla Minecraft. Alright, so in a normal world, we're getting about 300. But if we go aside, let's see. We're getting, wow, 1600, 1800, wow. That is impressive. Multiplayer is even higher for some reason. Okay, I think the language tab may be the highest. I don't know if you can hear this, but my computer is literally about to explode. So remember when I told you that I'm gonna be limiting the frame rate? Yeah, so there's like 2 parts of the frame, and I just did 1 last time. So this time I've tackled this problem as well. Let's see what I've done. So this could potentially hit up to like 10,000 frames per second. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, bam. Bro, what? There's no fucking way. Okay, so I've just exited the full screen and now I'm at 70,000 frames per second. I don't even know how this is possible, but just because I exited the full screen, I've doubled, almost tripled my FPS. Okay, what if I make the screen even smaller? Wait, 100,000 FPS? This is unbelievable. We have just hit 100,000 FPS in Minecraft. Without any UIs, it's about the same as well. So we're gonna be trying this thing again on our StarForce i9 computer with a 4080 graphics card, but I wanna see if this displayed FPS is true because it does look like it's a little bit too good to be true. I'm gonna be exploding 10,000 TNTs and see if the frame rate drop with the actual thing and yeah, that is legit. Wow. Yep, that frame rate is pretty much legit. So this thing only works if there's like almost nothing in Minecraft. So I'm gonna be spotting a lot of zombies. Bam. This is an exponential growth. Oh wow, we have just went down to 140. Perfect. 3 FPS. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be going to a normal Minecraft world. Bam. And we're getting... That's it? That's it? So that was really weird because we were just at 100s, but like we just went up to 58,000, which is pretty unusual. So with the slightest stress, such as like loading 5 chunks, it goes on to like 100 to 200 FPS. Now, let's stop messing around and try out our new StarForce computer with an i9 processor. Not surprisingly, we're getting around 160,000 FPS. I know, this is a really high number, but you gotta realize that we already hit 100,000 FPS with our older PC, so it only makes sense for better and bigger numbers to appear on our StarForge computer. Now, I make the screen even smaller, and now we're hitting almost 200,000 frames per second. I think we absolutely decimated the previous records on YouTube. Around this time, I decided to open the resource monitor to see how much GPU it is using, and to my surprise, it is taking half of the 4080 Super's performance. Previously, I've mentioned that GPU wouldn't matter that much if you're trying to increase your FPS as much as possible, but I guess the story is different if the FPS count is this high. Just for reference, when vanilla Minecraft 1.20 is running at 2000 FPS, it only uses like 5% of the 4080 Super. Previously, I've said every single time the code executes, it increases the FPS by 1. Yup, I've made it increase by tens of thousands, and now we're getting a ridiculously high FPS. I know, this is a blatant cheat to achieve the highest FPS because I've artificially modified the frame counting algorithm, faking the displayed FPS. But you have to admit, it is still pretty insane to stare at it. I've just added even more zeros and it is even higher now. Perhaps in the near future, if you get a CPU that could pull off a couple of terahertz instead of a couple of gigahertz, this should actually be possible. So yeah, lastly, if you're looking to upgrade your PC, there's no better place to look at than StarForge, as they have a PC suited just for you. So instead of buying the cheapest possible PC on eBay, I think the low to mid-range like the Horizon or Navigator could be the best choice. Cause in my opinion, it could be more cost effective to invest in one really nice thing instead of multiple cheap items that break or become outdated in a couple of years, as you will save more money down the road. But you know, if you can afford a Voyager, honestly, nobody's stopping you. But other than that, thanks for watching.